Virgo, this is not random. You're watching this for a reason. And time is running out. Before June 30th, 5 mystical numbers will appear in your life, not by chance, but by divine design. See them, and your path to hidden wealth unlocks. Ignore them, and the door closes. These numbers aren't lucky. They're encoded messages from the universe, spiritual access codes tied to your destiny, your purpose, your abundance. You've felt the shift, haven't you? The pressure, the pull, like something big is coming. That's because it is. This isn't just a video, it's your final warning. And your first breakthrough. Let's decode the message before it disappears. Virgo, you're in the middle of a cosmic shift, not just a season, a soul reset. June is not just another month on the calendar. It's your transition portal, the final checkpoint before your timeline splits. And the universe is giving you a sign. Actually, 5 of them. Right now, the planetary grid is aligning in a way that hasn't happened in over a decade. And it won't happen again until 2037. You are in a rare energetic pocket, and it was designed for earth signs like you. Practical, precise, powerful. Mercury, your ruling planet, is speeding up. It's not just orbiting, it's activating. And with it, your ability to attract abundance, communicate with the divine, and manifest resources is being amplified. But here's the catch. This portal is temporary. The window slams shut after June 30th. What does that mean for you? It means the universe has 5 mystical numbers it's about to send your way, not once, not randomly, but repeatedly, through signs that seem ordinary. The time on your phone, a receipt total, the digits on a license plate, the amount in your account, or the number you keep waking up to in the middle of the night. And if you're tuned in, even once, that number can change your direction. Because these aren't ordinary numbers. They are frequencies, codes, divine fingerprints stamped on your reality to guide you back to what's already yours. You see, Virgo, abundance is not coming from the outside. It's already within you. But these numbers, they are the map, the coordinates, the unlocking mechanism to your next financial elevation. This isn't about luck. It's not about superstition. It's about alignment. When Mercury speeds up and Venus tilts into your financial sector, as it's doing now, the laws of resistance drop. Things begin to move quickly, and for someone with your energy, your logic, your work ethic, your commitment to precision, this is the sweet spot. Because the universe knows when Virgo locks in, nothing can stop them. But the opposite is also true. When Virgo overthinks, hesitates, or ignores the signs, they stall their own destiny. That's why this moment is so powerful. Because June isn't offering you a hint, it's offering you a signal, a direct line from the cosmos, and the question is, will you pick it up or let it ring out? Unanswered? Remember this. This is your last wealth activation window before June 30th. Once it's gone, the next opportunity won't come around for 12 more years, so pay attention. The numbers will show up when you're least expecting them. On clocks, bank slips, notifications, dreams. They'll repeat, they'll nudge you, they'll whisper, this is it. And when you see them, don't ignore it, don't brush it off, don't overanalyze, because that moment is your invitation to shift, to receive, to step into the wealth the universe already wrote into your story, but has been waiting for you to claim. You don't need to chase it, just recognize it, and it starts with 5 numbers. Virgo, let's get one thing clear. These numbers, they're not random, they're not coincidences, they're blueprints hidden in plain sight. Mystical numbers are frequency codes. They carry energetic signatures tied to abundance, protection, love, and alignment. And when they appear, they're not just showing up, they're calling you out. The ancient numerologists knew it. The mystics knew it. Even science knew it. Pythagoras, the father of mathematics, said, "Numbers are the language of the universe." Every number carries a vibration, a pulse, a meaning. And the moment it repeats in your life, your higher self is trying to speak. That's where angel numbers come in. Sequences like 111, 444 or 888 aren't just cute patterns. They are divine winks from the universe, your spiritual team, your ancestors, even your future self, trying to push you in the right direction. These numbers don't just show up. They're summoned by your thoughts, by your energy, by your vibration. And Virgo, you have a secret edge. Because your energy, it's precise, analytical, detailed. You don't miss the signs unless you ignore your intuition. Here's the twist. Mystical numbers don't just work through logic. They speak in symbols. They ride through the subconscious. They blend spiritual guidance with logical cues, which makes them perfectly designed for Virgo minds. You think in patterns, you feel in timing, you move when the energy feels exactly right. And these numbers help you get there faster. Let me ask you this. Have you been seeing repeating numbers lately? The same 3 digits showing up on receipts, clocks, license plates, or dreams? Do certain combinations make you pause, like they're meant for you? That's not you being paranoid, that's the code activating. Because mystical numbers appear in sequences, and once they start, they don't stop until you pay attention. Here's what matters. When these numbers show up, you don't just observe them. You respond to them, you journal, you affirm, you align, because the moment you recognize the pattern, you unlock the portal behind it, and that portal leads straight to what you've been waiting for. But only if you act, only if you trust. Virgo, you were born with the gift of discernment. Now it's time to use it not just in your work, your logic, or your relationships, but in your connection to something higher. Mystical numbers are your wake-up codes. Let's decode the 5 that are calling you now. Virgo, if the number 888 has been following you, on receipts, timestamps, or even random phone numbers, you're not imagining it, you're being chosen. 888 is the number of financial resurrection. It doesn't whisper, it announces. It's bold, loud, unapologetic. And when it shows up, it means your karmic debt is cleared. And now the energy of wealth is actively chasing you. This number is the return, the payback, the moment when all your spiritual labor, unseen effort, and silent battles finally break through the surface. You've given, you've sacrificed, you've waited, and 888 says, the drought is over, but listen carefully, because 888 doesn't just mean money is coming. It means overflow, abundance in ways you weren't prepared for, from places you never expected. Think random checks in the mail, opportunities landing in your inbox, clients calling out of the blue, people offering to pay you more than you asked, old debts being repaid, or sudden ideas that turn into streams of income within days. 888 is limitless financial energy on a loop. It's the universe recycling every ounce of positive energy you've ever put out and sending it back, multiplied. And Virgo, this number is especially potent for you because you're ruled by Mercury, the planet of movement, trade, contracts and communication, which means when 888 enters your field, it accelerates financial flow, deals close faster, cash flows smoother, your value rises. And guess what? The people who once overlooked you, they start paying attention. They feel the shift, even if they don't understand it. 888 says, your wealth season isn't coming, it's already here. But there's a condition. You must receive it, not just spiritually, but practically. This is not the time to shrink, doubt, or block your blessings with fear. When you see 888, it means you need to open the channel. Don't say no to money because it feels too good to be true. Clean up your space, clear your wallet, organize your finances, prepare for the upgrade. Speak abundance. Words have power. Start affirming wealth daily, out loud. 888 says if you want more, act like it's already yours. And here's what most people don't realize. The moment you acknowledge 888, Say it out loud, write it down, own it. You amplify its power, so don't just brush it off. When you see 888-mobile, screenshot it, whisper, "Thank you." Journal what you want to receive, and then watch how fast the shift happens. Virgo, you've been patient. You've played the long game, and the universe has been watching. Now it's your turn. Comment 888 is mine below if this number has already entered your life, because claiming it is part of activating it. This is not luck, this is timing, divine timing. And 888, it's your confirmation that everything you gave without return is about to come back with interest. Let it in. You're ready now, Virgo. Stop and think. How many times have you caught 11:11 on the clock, randomly, or right when you were deep in thought? If it keeps happening, that's not a glitch. That's not your imagination. That is alignment. 1111 is the ultimate gateway number. When it appears, the universe is opening a portal just for you. A thin veil lifts between the physical world and the spiritual one. And for a few brief moments, your thoughts become magnetic. This number is pure manifestation fuel. It's the energetic green light. It means your intentions are being recorded and turned into reality. Every word, every emotion, every belief you carry in that moment is being transmitted into the blueprint of your life. So when 1111 shows up, you better be thinking wealth. You better be feeling gratitude. You better be aligned with what you want, not what you fear. Because here's the truth most won't tell you. Your thoughts are currency. And 1111 is the moment they get cashed in. So ask yourself, when you last saw 1111, were you thinking about money, opportunities, a leap of faith, or were you doubting yourself? Because what you think during those sacred seconds becomes your next reality. And Virgo, this number hits differently for you. Why? Because your mind is powerful, focused, organized, strategic. You don't just think, you analyze, calculate, visualize. So when 1111 appears to you, it's not a soft whisper, it's a cosmic order form. And the universe is saying, what do you want, Virgo? Speak now, because it's about to show up. This is why 1111 is known as the awakening code. It's the signal that you've stepped into a space of spiritual maturity. You're not just reacting to life anymore, you're creating it. But here's the catch. 1111 amplifies whatever's inside you. If you're focused on lack, you'll magnetize more scarcity. If you're focused on opportunity, you'll attract open doors. If you're focused on fear, that's what multiplies. So next time you see 1111, pause, breathe, and choose. Because in that moment, your energetic GPS is recalculating, and it's waiting for you to type in your destination, call to action. If you've seen 1111 on your phone, your clock, your receipts, that's not coincidence. That's alignment. Comment 1111 align if your portal has already opened. Quick ritual. When you see 1111, stop everything. Say this affirmation. I am aligned with divine wealth. I receive with ease. I create with power. Visualize what you want, as if it's already done. Smile, literally. Shift your energy to match the frequency of what you desire. Because in that 1111 moment, the rules bend. And Virgo, you've waited long enough to start bending reality in your favor. This number is not here to impress you. It's here to activate you, to remind you that your thoughts build empires or burn bridges. And the choice is yours, every single time. So the next time 1111 shows up, don't scroll past, don't dismiss it, don't let it slip by. Because 1111 is your invitation to level up, to claim your wealth, to choose belief over fear, power over doubt, abundance over waiting. The portal is open. Your thoughts are the password. Use them wisely, Virgo. If you've been seeing 717 again and again, this is not just a number. This is your call to rise, to stop hiding, to finally turn your inner gifts into outer gold. 717 is the code of divine exchange. It signals a sacred moment when your spiritual energy is ready to convert into physical currency. Your talents, your voice, your healing, your knowledge, your intuition, everything you've been keeping in the background. It's now being called into the spotlight because you weren't just put here to work, you were put here to channel, to take the invisible and make it real, to take what's inside of you and use it to unlock abundance for yourself and others. This number doesn't show up for everyone. It shows up for the chosen, for the ones who are gifted, but playing small, for the ones who have the spark, but are dimming it to stay safe. If 717 has appeared in your life lately, here's what it means. You already have what you need. Not someday, not eventually. Now there's a skill, a gift, a passion you've been pushing aside, telling yourself, maybe later, maybe when I'm ready, maybe next year. 717 says, later is now. It's time to monetize that gift. Turn your passion into prosperity, not just to make money, but because the world needs what you carry, and the universe is ready to reward you for it. This is the divine transaction. And Virgo, you were built for this. Your perfectionism, your precision, your ability to learn and master anything you touch means you have everything it takes to create real impact and income. This isn't about quitting your job tomorrow. It's about saying yes to the voice inside that's been whispering, there's more in you. And it's time. 717 is your proof. It says, start the business, launch the idea, monetize your hobby, write the course, sell your art, use your words, offer your service, because your abundance isn't in what you're forced to do, it's in what you've been called to do. Here's a truth bomb. Your dream is not random, it's your assignment. And 717, it's the divine green light, a sacred go-ahead from the cosmos telling you it's safe to receive, it's time to express, it's your turn to earn. Call to action 717 equals turn passion into prosperity. Type 717 activate in the comments if you're finally ready to get paid for being you. Because guess what? The longer you wait, the longer you delay the wealth that's already yours. And this number doesn't just come with a message, it comes with a promise. If you take one step in faith, just one, doors will open, mentors will appear, clients will come, opportunities will unlock, but only if you act. This is not a drill. This is your divine signal. Start small, stay consistent, trust the nudge, and remember, the universe doesn't reward perfection, it rewards movement. You don't have to have it all figured out, you just have to say yes to your own power. 717 is your mirror. It's reflecting back everything you've suppressed, and it's saying, you're ready now. So what will it be? Another year of silence? Or the year your voice becomes your vehicle? Another cycle of undercharging, undervaluing, overthinking? Or the moment you finally step into your divine worth? The answer is already inside you, and 717 just brought it to the surface. Virgo. Have you been seeing 444 lately on license plates, receipts, clocks, especially when you're stressed, overwhelmed, unsure? That's not just a coincidence, that's a message, a reassurance from the universe. 444 is the number of divine protection. It means you are not alone on this journey, especially your financial one. When this number shows up, it means the angels are close, watching, guiding, positioning the right people, ideas and timing to lift you out of uncertainty and into alignment. If you've been struggling with money blocks, delayed payments, missed opportunities, feeling stuck financially, 444 is the cosmic signal that the block is being removed. Not tomorrow, now, because the energy behind 444 is grounded in stability, root chakra alignment, financial security, emotional peace, and the full support of forces you can't always see, but you can definitely feel. Let's get deeper. The number 4 in numerology represents foundation. Think, the 4 corners of a home, solid, structured, safe. When it repeats, 444, it becomes a sacred force field, a message that says, you're not walking this alone. Help is already being arranged. You're being protected from what's not aligned and prepared for what is. Even if it feels slow right now, even if money hasn't moved in weeks, even if you've been second-guessing your path, 444 says, the delay was protection, the block was redirection, the pain was preparation, and Virgo, you've always carried the burden with grace. You keep going when no one's watching. You fix everything for everyone else. You stretch yourself thin to show up strong, but the angels saw it, and now they're stepping in. 444 is the divine pause before the breakthrough. It's the moment the storm stops and the path clears. It's the quiet before the deposit hits, the clarity before the client appears, the peace before the offer lands. And what makes this number powerful for you, Virgo, is that your sign craves structure. You want a plan, a process, a proven result. 444 brings that energy, not chaos, not risk, but calm, protected momentum. So if you've been feeling uncertain, overwhelmed, or blocked, look at how often 444 has shown up, because every time it did, it was whispering, we're here, keep going, you're closer than you think. Call to action. Have you seen 444 during stressful moments? That wasn't random, it was a message. Confirm it in the comments, let your angels know you received the sign. But here's what you need to do when 444 shows up. Pause, ground yourself, take a deep breath, speak this affirmation. I am divinely protected, divinely guided, and financially supported. Let go of control. That's hard for Virgo, but 444 says, you don't have to do it all alone anymore. Your next breakthrough isn't about working harder, it's about trusting deeper. Opening space, letting the right energies in. And Virgo, if 444 is surrounding you right now, that means a financial upgrade is already on its way. It's being organized behind the scenes, the timing, the people, the solutions. All of it is aligning with divine precision. Don't panic in the pause. Don't spiral in the silence. The universe is working, even when you don't see movement. 444 is your confirmation. The path is protected. The pressure is lifting. The breakthrough is building. You are safe. You are guided. You are backed by forces that never fail. So breathe, receive, and get ready. Because 444 doesn't just mean you're okay, it means you're being positioned for something greater. Virgo, there's a number that doesn't just whisper change, it commands it. It doesn't ask for belief, it creates proof. That number is 369. Nikola Tesla, one of the greatest minds in human history, once said, if you only knew the magnificence of 3, 6, and 9, you would have the key to the universe. And he meant it literally, because 369 is not just a number, it's a universal access code, a manifestation matrix, a divine formula that connects thought to emotion to reality. This number is sacred, magnetic, electrified with potential. And Virgo, if 369 has been showing up in your world, on clocks, billboards, totals, or in your dreams, it means you're being called to activate your highest manifestation state, not tomorrow. Now let's break it down. 3, the spark, the number of creation, of ideas, of intention, what you want, what you speak, what you visualize. It starts with clarity. 6, the emotion, the heart, the desire, the frequency you feel. It's not just about saying it, it's about believing it. You must match the energy of what you desire, or it won't come. 9, the completion action, alignment, motion, doing your part even when results aren't visible yet. It's the anchor that turns dreams into deliverables. So 369 isn't magic, it's manifestation science, the secret formula that Tesla used. And now, it's showing up in your life for a reason. This number says it's time to stop wishing and start generating. If you've been stuck, unsure or frustrated, 369 is your energetic reset. It's here to reboot your manifestation power because deep down, you already know what you want. You've just been disconnected from the alignment required to receive it. That's what 369 fixes. Manifestation hack 369. Activation ritual. This simple practice has changed lives, and it's time you use it too. For the next 3 days, do this. At 3 p.m. or a.m., write down one intention. Start with, I am now receiving decode. At 6 p.m., read that intention out loud with feeling. Feel it already done. Visualize the reality like it's right now. At 9 p.m., take one inspired action. Send the email, record the video, make the call, clean the space. Do something that matches the frequency of the thing you want. Repeat this daily for 3 days and watch how the universe responds. This is not a hope it works technique. This is the Tesla frequency, and it will move mountains when you move in sync with it. Call to action. If you've seen 369 anywhere, comment 369 unlock below right now. Let the universe know you've received the code. Because Virgo, your mind is your most powerful tool, and when you direct it with clarity, emotion, and action, you bend reality. 369 is your confirmation that the universe is listening. And even more than that, it's responding. But remember, 369 doesn't respond to fear. It responds to faith. It responds to focus. It responds to alignment. So align your words, align your emotions, align your actions. This is the full circle activation, the manifestor's loop. And Virgo, you were built for this kind of precision. So what will you create now? What version of your life are you ready to step into? Because 369 isn't just calling, it's knocking. And once you open the door, nothing will ever be the same. Virgo. By now, you know these numbers are not just digits, they are divine instructions, spiritual GPS coordinates. And when they appear, your response matters. The biggest mistake people make? They notice the signs, but do nothing. They feel the nudge and brush it off. They sense the shift and delay the action. Not you, not anymore. Now that you've seen 888, 1111, 717, 444, and 369, you've stepped into a new reality, and the universe is watching how you'll move next. So here's exactly what to do when these numbers show up. 1. Start a wealth signs journal. Don't leave this to memory. Record every number that shows up and where. Write the time, the location, what you were thinking, what you were feeling, and what was happening. Because patterns will form. The more you track them, the clearer your divine language becomes. This journal becomes your manifestation map, a living record of cosmic communication. Every entry is a breadcrumb, every sign is a step. And your journal? That's the bridge between your intuition and manifestation. 2. Speak this affirmation every time. When you see one of your mystical numbers, pause and say this out loud. I am aligned with divine abundance. My path is open. My wealth is near. Why? Because words activate vibration, and vibration attracts outcome. The moment you speak this, you shift from receiver to activator. You're not just noticing signs, you're engaging them. You're telling the universe, I see you, I'm ready, let's go. Say it with power, say it with conviction, say it even if you're scared, especially if you're scared. 3. Express gratitude. Immediately, before you even understand what the number means, thank it. Gratitude is the frequency that opens all doors. It tells the universe, I'm paying attention. I honor the guidance. I'm open to more. So when you see 888, say thank you for the wealth already on its way. When 1111 appears, say thank you for the alignment already happening behind the scenes. When 369 shows up, say thank you for the manifestation already unfolding. This isn't about faking it. It's about faithing it, feeling grateful before the breakthrough, and attracting it even faster. 4. Follow your intuition. Within 24 hours. This step is non-negotiable. When you see one of these numbers, you will get a nudge, an idea, a name in your head, a message that stands out, an urge to take a step. Even if it feels random, follow it. Don't overthink. Don't delay. Because these numbers are time-sensitive energy portals. And if you move in sync, the rewards accelerate. Example, see 717? Suddenly feel like applying to a course or pitching an idea. Do it. See 444 and get a call from someone offering support. Answer it. See 888 and have a gut feeling to check an old email thread. Trust it. Your intuition is your instruction. And the universe only repeats itself so many times before it redirects the blessing elsewhere. Virgo, this is your moment. The signs have been delivered. The path is opening. The energy is shifting. Now it's your turn to show up. Fully. No more second guessing. No more what ifs. Just presence, action, alignment. Comment below. I receive the signs. I follow the signs. I trust the signs. Let the universe know. You're not just here to watch. You're here to claim. Because this isn't just about numbers. It's about awakening the wealth frequency already inside you. Now go write it, speak it, feel it, and move like it's already done. Because it is. Virgo. This is your final warning, not from fear, but from truth. These numbers, 888, 1111, 717, 444, 369, they didn't just appear to inspire you, they appeared to activate you. They are your cosmic assignment. And here's the truth you need to face. Ignoring them delays your destiny. Every time you dismiss 888 on a receipt, every time you scroll past 1111 without a second thought, every time you write off 444 as just a coincidence, you're closing the door your angels worked so hard to open. You're rejecting alignment. You're choosing confusion, scarcity, stagnation, when clarity, wealth, and purpose were being handed to you. Because these numbers don't just show up. They are sent strategically, repeatedly, with perfect timing, not to entertain you, but to wake you up. You see, Virgo, the wealth shift you're craving isn't just about money. It's about alignment. It's about stepping fully into who you were born to be, owning your voice, trusting your gifts, following the path that was written for you long before you were born. When these mystical numbers appear, it means the universe is ready. The question is, are you? Because here's the spiritual law most people ignore. You can't manifest what you won't move toward. You can't receive what you don't recognize. And you can't evolve if you keep ignoring the signs. Every number you've seen is part of a domino sequence. And the moment you act on even one of them, the rest fall into place. You follow the nudge after seeing 717. A client appears. You speak an affirmation at 1111 and clarity hits within hours. You journal your desires with 369 and a hidden door opens. You pause in gratitude when you see 444 and the anxiety lifts. You claim 888 and unexpected money flows in. It doesn't happen someday. It starts now, with one move, one moment of faith, one yes to the message already sitting at your feet. Power. Quote, numbers don't lie, but ignoring them keeps you broke, lost, or stuck. And Virgo, let's be honest, you've felt stuck before. You've waited, you've worked hard, you've asked for signs, and now the signs are everywhere. So what will you do? Because repeating the same thoughts, the same doubts, the same excuses only loops you back to the same results. This is your interruption, your wake-up moment, your divine disruptor, and the cost of ignoring it, not just missed money, but missed momentum, wasted time, delayed blessings. A destiny rerouted until you're finally ready to say, I see it, I claim it, I'm all in. Virgo, your soul knows. That's why you're still listening. That's why you're still here. Because a deeper part of you, the ancient part, already recognizes this message as truth. Now you have a choice. Walk past it, ye, or walk through it. One leads to more waiting. The other leads to wealth, freedom, and alignment beyond anything you've ever known. So the next time one of these numbers appears, don't scroll, don't freeze, respond, journal, speak the affirmation, follow the nudge, say thank you, take the step, because the signs won't chase you forever. They appear, they wait, and then they move on. Don't let your miracle expire. Don't let your destiny get delayed. Not this time. You've seen the codes. Now it's time to unlock what they were pointing to all along. Your highest, wealthiest, most awakened version. Virgo. These 5 numbers weren't random. They were cosmic keys, and now they're in your hands. If even one hit your soul, this wasn't content. This was confirmation. Comment below. The number that spoke to you, your zodiac sign. The word activate. Let the universe know you're not just watching, you're answering the call, because your next breakthrough isn't waiting. It's already here, and it begins with one word.